it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. All right, this is New York trip part 2. So this is where I'm actually taking you to New York with me. So first and foremost, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and take a minute, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any videos. All right, let's just jump in. So we have none of us have been to New York, so we were very excited. And on the way to living here, on the way driving here to moving to Connecticut, my son had said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're so close to New York. I want to go to New York." Da, 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 da. That was four months ago. So we decided there are 2 seasons that are the best to visit New York. It is spring and it is fall. Not too hot, not too cold in either, typically in either of those seasons. So we decided for Memorial Day we would book it. It is also, by the way, one of the least crowded because those that live in New York City drive out of New York City for Memorial Day. So it was less crowded. It also depends, of course, where you stay. So I'm just gonna, I think in this I might pop out, talk, I might show video. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow. Now, the purpose of this, of course, is not just my showing you what we did in New York, but New York fashion, what I chose to wear for my days in New York City. I was very excited about this. One is because most of the colors for New York fashion is neutrals. And I'm like, yes, a girl that loves neutrals. Saying Matthew had no clue, no idea. We were staying at the JW Marriott Essex. The valet parking was almost $100 a day. Plus we'd have to drive someplace we've never been. So we're like, forget that. Let's just let someone do the driving for us. And boy, we might do that more often because it certainly was very, very nice. And we also, this is also an area where you're not driving your car around. You are Ubering everywhere you go or you're walking. So JW Marriott Essex, let's start with the day. So, well, let's say, should I start with the hotel? Should I start with the day? Let's start with the day. So we had a very nice driver.
Okay, Matthew, how do you like your surprise so far?
It's good.
All right. It's good. Just good? Amazing. Look over here. Look how beautiful. Woohoo.
The hotel itself was built in 1931. If you have a chance to go to New York City and you're wondering, is this a good hotel? Would you recommend it? 100%. Absolutely. It's an awesome location. It's a beautiful historic hotel.
Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. 608, Matt. You love that. When you were a little kid, you would run. Not paying any attention. Whew. Hey, woohoo! Here you guys.
I got it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, see, we don't need a roll-up bed. He can sleep right there.
Do you want to roll up bed?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna call downstairs. Oh my goodness, look at the park. Oh, Central Park, y'all. Okay guys, welcome to room 608 at the JW Marriott Essex, New York City. Here we go. Hi boys. So let's take a tour of the bathroom. This hotel was built, when was this hotel built, Matthew?
1931.
1931. Gorgeous. So really, really pretty. Not a super large bathroom, but very well done. And then we come in here. We have a king size bed here. That's where Matthew's gonna crash because we wanted the view of, what do we have? The park, Central Park. Look at that, you guys, gorgeous. And we just found the coolest thing. Well, okay, let me just show you. So this is all little, you know, whatever stuff, normal stuff. But this is the cool thing. Here we go. That's just the coolest thing to me. I don't know why, but it is. It's really kind of cool. So that's kind of nice. So we are here and ready to
very opulent, chandeliers everywhere, marble everywhere. It holds up to JW Marriott's. You know, they do resorts and they typically do them very well, and this is no exception. It is a little bit noisy. You are going to hear traffic. You're going to hear, you know, honking. If you don't hear honking like every 10 minutes, something's wrong. It's New York City, right? So the very first day driving, there was a 70% chance of thunderstorms. Now, when we left, there was no rain. We got there was no rain. I'm talking sunshine, clear skies. I'm like, what is going on? But for that first night, I did want to be comfortable so we were expecting rain and I did want to be comfortable. So day one, night one, we're going to Marlowe Bistro and then something else for Matthew. So wearing the cute little Express cami. It's a little warm outside. I put the other strap on just to use it as a crossbody. Amazon belt, Joe's jeans, little distressed, and I am wearing the Naturalizer lattes. And then I am taking lightweight just in case, the black moto jacket from Black NYC, and then in Matthew's backpack I've put a pair of sandals just in case it gets a little too much walking, but I don't think so. So there we go. Necklaces, this is the D from Nordstrom's, and then this little black heart, love it. So we're off. And then the handbag that I used is spectacular. I'm going to be using it today, otherwise I would literally show it to you. I got it off of Amazon, 100% would recommend it. It had two straps, so it had a crossbody black straight strap, but the way I wore it Friday night was with both. I just doubled the straps. And then I had my black moto jacket.
Black NYC moto jacket. Got a couple little cute necklaces. This is my D. I could never organize this, and this is this new black heart that I love. Oh my god, I'm obsessed by that. Ignore the pink. This is what I went through. Yay! Anyways, off to New York City.
All right, guys, we are here. Matthew, where are we?
New York
New York what?
City.
And where are we? What's the hotel? Uh-oh, Daddy, what's the hotel?
JW
Marriott. Essex. And where's it located?
New York City.
Central Park.
Across the street from
Central
Park. So the first night, what we did after we arrived at the hotel is, I'm an unpacker, so I have to have everything unpacked, organized before I can even think about relaxing. And then we had reservations at a place called The Smith. They have many locations. This one was near Empire State Building. So I think that's Midtown, if I remember correctly. All of the dining we did, with the exception at the hotel, was outdoors. That was very important to me. I'm very much COVID weary. And by the way, when I got to the hotel, I sprayed everything down, even though, you know, Marriott does their thing. I do my thing on top of it. So we ate outside, and you could tell, so before COVID, they probably had no outdoor dining. So this was like a makeshift outdoor dining, but it was covered and it had the little lights, and you know, I'm just gonna insert pictures here. And it was really, really awesome. Excellent, excellent food. One of my most favorite things that I've never seen it on the menu was potato chips with blue cheese dressing, or like with a blue cheese dip with crumbled blue cheese. Spectacular. We had that, and then Matthew and I split chicken, which the chicken was fine. It was all about the appetizers with that restaurant. It was really super good. So we're outside of The Smith in downtown eating, and it started pouring. I put my little umbrella there. Look at that. And then we took an Uber to Empire State Building, and we had 6:30 reservations. They're time tickets. Perfect time again. I Googled, when's the best time? And that is one of the, we never waited online for anything, like nothing. It was so, so nice.
Tom's right behind you.
Look how close that's well.
Hey, Bucky, you're gonna ride that thing all day. Do something useful, will ya? All right, we're coming up to the 80th floor. You're headed to the top of the Empire State Building, right here in the heart of New York City.
Welcome up to 80, everybody, right this way. Straight ahead on the left-hand side, all the way around to go up.
What do you mean up? More up?
Well,
It was beautiful. It was funny because it did start pouring down rain when we were at the Smith. The Empire State Building. Matthew was beyond excited.
look at the Hudson River. I'm gonna send this into my Snapchat post. Macy's from the 80th floor of the Empire State Building. Macy's. Wow, look at this. Incredible. Hudson River. It's a long ways down, Mama. Oh, well, yeah.
I was a little nervous. I don't care for heights, but once you go out, so they stop at the 80th floor, there's things to see along the way.
Show you guys 80th floor Empire State Building.
And take pictures, and so it's very it's as interactive as you want it to be. So we went to the 80th floor, and that's where it's just inside, and then we went to the 86th floor, and then you have a choice of inside or outside or both. And
Show you guys we're on the 86th floor. Now, did I mention it all the guys? Okay, here we go. Woo. Oh, nice. Fresh air. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stand by this big guy here. He'll save me. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Woo.
so we did both, and as long as I didn't look down, like over, it was perfectly fine. And I was talking to the security guard, and I'm like, is that patch of green that looked like a postage stamp? That was Central Park. And I was like, whoa, you just don't realize how high you are. Beautiful, beautiful. I would recommend if you go to New York, you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta see it, check it off your list. It's just a really beautiful way of seeing the city, and you could stay pretty much as long as you want, as far as I know. And then inside they had Nathan's hot dogs. Okay, so there's this thing about New York hot dogs that if you take a bite of a New York hot dog, it should snap, right? And so Matthew got plain when Marshall was fully loaded, so I actually Matthew's just had mustard on it, and I took a bite, and it was seriously one of the best hot dogs. It was, because we had hot dogs at Central Park, and they weren't as good. They weren't as good from the food cart. Empire State Building had the best dogs. They were great. I went back to the hotel, and that was it for day one. Yes. Hey guys, all right, so we just got back to the hotel. We are so tired. So we went to dinner. It was really nice. Then it started raining, but we were outside. Got a little wet. Look at this hair. This is this is not good. Then we went to the where did we go, Matthew?
What? Oh, we went to dinner. Then after dinner, Mom took me to the Empire State Building. It was cool because I got to see whole New York.
And what did you eat up there also?
Ate the best hot dog. Amazing.
An Empire State Building hot dog. So that was day 1, and I think, did I nail it, you guys?
Nailed it.
I nailed it. Okay, so that's good. It was fun. It was really, it was really fun. I could never live here, mind you. The traffic is insane. I mean, insane. It like takes you forever to go like 2 miles. And we've been Ubering everywhere. So now we're just kind of, our plans have gotten a little tweaked. They don't know about tomorrow, so, but I just got, because it's supposed to rain. So now I've got to charge my phone and figure tomorrow out. But I'm gonna get my makeup off and get in my jammies and just chill. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
My husband talked me into ordering a pie. Not a sweet pie, but a pizza pie.
We were, or at least I was, exhausted. Matthew was too. He was falling asleep. So then day 2, so this is where things got a little wonky because I actually had reservations at Tavern on the Green for day 2, which would have been Saturday, and they canceled them because there were supposed to be even worse thunderstorms. And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I called because like that was like the restaurant that I need to eat at Tavern on the Green, right? It's like this dream. So luckily they got us in for the next day, Sunday, which was a glorious day, and they got us outdoor dining on the terrace with the music, and you'll see it. But anyway, so day 2, I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? Outfit. So day 2's outfit. Okay, this is what we're going with. Space buns, yes, because it's gonna be hot. A little bit of blingy bling, not too much. I mean, we're just, you know, doing what we're doing here. This is that cute little crop. Oh my god, I'm obsessed by this little crop. These are really super high-waisted, light pockets. Perfect. Let me bring you down here. Perfect for what we're doing today, which, you know, I'll tell you later. These have a cute little slit, which I love, and then I'm wearing the platform Converse because I need good walking shoes today. So, I don't know. What do you think, guys? I think it's cute. All right, we're off to our first stop. Was a pair of palazzo pants, elastic, thin, breezy, and they had the cute little slit, and I love those. And then the what I call the tulip crop top, love that with a pair of black aviators. And for the rest of this trip, I space bunned it. 2 space buns, whatever you want to call them. Double top knots. That was my hairstyle. I don't care what we were doing, and it worked perfectly. It kept the hair out of my face. It kept it looking cute. I just every morning would redo them, and they looked great. So, and then the shoes, my platform Converse, love it. And then the bag, I used the black and white strap. Thought the outfit was fabulous. You know, I was like, yes, I feel so New York. I really have no clue if this is New York fashion. It's my version of it. So that's the outfit. We had brunch at our hotel.
It's like feathers on his head.
Good morning, guys. It is our second day in New York, and it also happens to be Saturday. So we just finished breakfast, or just finishing up breakfast. I had Eggs Benedict, and they did a wonderful job. So we had it at the hotel because we're gonna go across the street to Central Park in a little bit. And fingers crossed, knock on the table, the rain is over. Wish us a good day. Hope you guys are having a great day too.
So we had brunch at the hotel and it was delicious. We ate in actually the bar because there were less people and it had the view of Central Park. So it was really nice. I had Eggs Benedict, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. The boys had buffet and Marsha's favorite was the salmon. Matthew just will eat anything, so he eats like a 6-foot linebacker. And then we did a horse-drawn carriage ride. Now the idea was horse-drawn carriage ride was going to drop us off at Tavern of the Green, which it still did, but we didn't have reservations to eat there, obviously. But the horse-drawn carriage, again, it's one of those things that I would recommend 100%. We chose a 45-minute trip, if you will, on the horse-drawn carriage, and so it took us to, she narrated some of the things about one of the things I had no clue about. So Central Park is made of granite, so all of the stone you see is granite, and they went in there and dynamited the bejeebies out of it, and they brought in every single thing because it was just stone. So every tree, every flower, all the gravel, all the dirt, they imported squirrels. Yeah, all of that stuff they brought in. And there is many arborists that keep everything looking beautiful. And there's so many, you could spend a good 2 or 3 days in Central Park. I wish we had had an extra day or two to really explore Central Park because it's so incredibly beautiful. It really is. Musicians just play. Wherever, and I mean, it's very unique, and there's nowhere else like it. She dropped us off at, no rain by the way. Rain was supposed to be at 11 o'clock, thunderstorms. Our carriage ride was at 11:45. Clear skies, beautiful, gorgeous. 45 minutes, she drops us off at Tavern of the Green, and within 2 minutes, oh, let me just say, horse's name was Oreo, adorable. We got to stop, she took pictures of us, we fed Oreo carrots, and I could have taken Oreo home. Would have matched all my other animals, black and white. Then she dropped us off at Tavern of the Green, and the skies just opened up. So Matthew had a hoodie on, I had an umbrella, and so we're hiding. Marsha's under a tree, and the idea was to kind of wander and, explore. Yeah, no. So I'm taking a picture of these tall skyscrapers, and all of a sudden I look up and I say, Matthew! And he's looking the opposite way, and he's like, Mom! And just the thunderstorms just came in, the buildings vanished, and I yanked out my umbrella again, and we sat there, him and I. Marsh had wandered off. We're sitting there, and unfortunately we were at the bottom of a hill, so all the water is rushing down. My Converse by this time are soaked. They were soaked the entire, never wore them again. During that trip, because they remained they were drenched. Every single part of my body was drenched with an umbrella. So we just were like, for 5 minutes we're sitting there, we're like, this isn't gonna stop. So we trekked it to the hotel, drenched. We were done for that day. The rain kind of squashed. No, we were not done. Hold on, back it up. We got caught in a major thunderstorm in Central Park, but after the carriage ride, so it was perfect. So dress, this one is from Express, love it. Belt Express and Taylor flower heels, obsessed by these, y'all know that.
All right, you guys, it is still day 2, but Daddy and I are having a little date night just down. Matthew's right up at the top of the hotel, and he just wanted to play on his phone, so we're nice. So let me show you what our dinner is, but and I'll show you. Look at these beautiful mirrors, and we're as far away from people as we could be. I'm going to show you the perfect bite. My favorite is brie cheese, but I'm going to put a little of the jam, a little of the brie, a walnut, and this, my friend, is the perfect bite. Cheers, you guys. Here's to the next step of our day 2. Still day 2. It feels like it is does it feel, baby, like it's the longest day 2?
So March was done. At 11:15, I woke Matthew up and I said, get dressed, we're going to Times Square. I said, this was not something I wanted to do, but I wanted the kiddo to see it, and I kind of wanted to see it too. And now I know I'll never do Times Square again. Horrible place, but so that outfit. So I switched, and I had leggings, tall boots. I don't even think I have a picture. I didn't even, because it was like literally it was 11:30 at night. So grabbed the kid, grabbed an Uber. He dropped us off on the corner.
That's where they dropped them all.
Like, so many people, so many unmasked people, because we're super careful, right? And you know, it seems like it's, I don't know, just other areas seem to be a little bit more cautious. Yeah, there was caution to I was like, oh my God. So we took 4 or 5 pictures. I don't even know, Matthew took some, I don't know what Matthew took. He's Snapchats, right? So he does his thing. I was taking some video and a few pictures, and I was like, we were there 10 minutes. That was it. Back in the cab. I was full blown having a panic attack. Maybe during the day it's a whole different thing, but no. So then the next day, which would bring us to Sunday, we had reservations at Tavern of the Green for brunch. So my Tavern of the Green outfit was what I would call my Carrie Bradshaw outfit. Glasses, tank, little jacket just to walk over. This is that cute little flowery. And then I have a pair of sandals because we were walking. And then I'll put my cute little sandals on, or you know, flower heels. But let's see, and then these little cute earrings, and then the little heart. So we're off. I'm in love with this skirt. If I didn't love it before, like when it first came, I was like, okay, really? Are you really gonna do taffeta? And I'm like, because I'm gonna style it my way. Now, the only thing that I did not do is because so we were originally gonna walk, okay, which is about a half mile.
I like the wind. Yeah, you like it?
Smile, you guys. Mark. So I had all intention of stopping and then switching out shoes. Well, a little ways there, I was like, this is crazy. They have these bike guys, you know, that you sit and they bike. It's an electric bike. Okay, so that's the outfit, and so we did the little ride thing, which was phenomenal. It was fun. I've never been on one, so it was just another little experience. Dropped us off at Tavern of the Green. Tavern of the Green is the oldest restaurant in Central Park. There's only 2, if I recall, restaurants of Central Park. This is a very famous restaurant. It's 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 been in many movies, as has many parts of Central Park. It's very worldly. Now what's interesting about this restaurant is that prior to it being a restaurant, it used to be a sheep field. Sheep. And so when you see the front of Tavern of the Green, you'll actually see sheep as their logo, which is really cool. So they kept that history. It's a very beautiful. I saw the majority of the restaurant, so it has a bar with a gold carousel in the middle of it, which is really neat. They have obviously the inside, and then they have what I would call an atrium. And then they have a massive, massive patio. Which is beautiful, and that's where we ate, and they had a band playing, 2 little kids and their mom and dad. And they were so good. It was the perfect day. All the umbrellas were up and they looked gorgeous, and it's lush and green, and you have no idea you're in New York. In the sense that you just feel like, you know, you're in the middle of some beautiful place that's not surrounded by skyscrapers. It's really beautiful. The server, Max, was awesome. He was our server, and the food was phenomenal. They had, again, something that I very rarely see on a menu. They had potato pancakes or potato latkes, served them with sour cream and applesauce. They were so good. Again, I had eggs Benedict, this time with cream spinach. Delicious. Matthew ate he had French toast with caramelized bananas and Nutella, and the kid ate it in 2.5 seconds. I mean, this kid never stops eating. And then my husband had steak and eggs, and the steak was phenomenal. And then he had a Bloody Mary. I've been married to my husband for going on almost 30 years. I don't think I ever remember him ever ordering a Bloody Mary. Maybe one other time in our life, but it was so funny. He ordered a Bloody Mary, and then of course I had my Prosecco, and it was really, really good. Then we were on our way to the Museum of Natural History. Okay, and again, time tickets. So it was farther than we thought, and instead of walking through Central Park, which what I would have enjoyed a lot more, we were once again on a time crunch, right? Because time tickets. And should have just Ubered it, because it was a mile. It was hot. I was full. And it was a miserable walk. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There's a lot of people, a lot of congestion, a lot of noise. It would have been so much better to have gone through Central Park. So I did not enjoy that part. The museum was very interesting. My favorite part was Matthew's was the dinosaurs. I thought the anatomy, like the skeletons and all of that, were kind of cool. But my favorite were gemstones. The gemstones were just beautiful. Like the giant amethyst. Can you imagine that as my backdrop? That would be awesome. If I ever win the lottery, that's a big gemstone. It's my birthstone, amethyst. It's gorgeous gemstones from all over the world, and so that was my favorite part. And then we picked up some souvenirs. There's no eating or drinking. I mean, you could stop, you could take a sip of your water. I'm pretty sure I probably was not allowed to bring. They searched my bag, and my water is in there because I have apple cider in it. But I was using the little ones. Our hotel JW would always give us little waters, as many as we wanted, which I thought was a really very nice thing. And they fit perfect. So I was just seriously trying. And you have to wear a mask the entire time, which I'm actually thankful for, but it didn't help me cool down at all. Eventually, after I'd say about an hour. So we were there about 3.5 hours. I wish the days had been switched. I wish Sunday when it was raining, we were at the museum stuck inside because it was such a glorious day. But after we did the museum, we went, and right outside there's like some food carts. So we're like, okay, let's try, a hot dog. We got some, I don't know, we got sausage, sandwich, corn dogs, whatever, just a bunch of stuff. I had a really cute rolled up blanket, like, I think, did I show you guys? I don't know, but you'll see it. And we, right across the street, went right into Central Park, found a spot, pulled out the blanket, and just took the shoes off and just chilled for like a good hour. Ate our food, relaxed, and then we meandered through on our way back to the hotel.
Oh, it's turtle. It's a turtle.
They're everywhere.
You see their heads peeking?
Chilling, bro. Nice chilling.
I know.
Just, it was a long day, but it was really, that was probably one of my favorite parts, was just exploring you'd go down a little road and there'd be where the boats are, but there'd only be like 2 people there, like little outlooks, if you will. And so that was really cool. And then you'd, go by, and there was this man that was playing, it looked like a mandolin. I could be wrong. I am not an instrument person. Beautiful. And you go down, and it's just interesting. You could sit on a park bench and watch people watch for like hours. At least I could. Gorgeous. I wish again we had more time to explore Central Park. So
I'm gonna be covered in this. Here we go.
Went upstairs, took the makeup off, and then crashed. The next day was the last day. So that was Monday, and we had a very, very small window. All right, so the last day for the outfit was a short dress. It's linen. Actually, it's the exact same one, except I did it in red for Memorial Day. So we all wore red, white, and blue in some fashion. So I had the little blue, I have them right here because I just brought them back up. So I had the red linen dress, I had the white espadrilles. I really would have worn the white Converse, that was my plan, but they were still wet. Literally still wet. And then I had these little blue earrings on. So I did my version of red, white, and blue. And I think, by the way, I would recommend these dresses 100%. I'm going to do my yearly mammogram, yay, and see my new oncology surgeon. So yeah, that's today's, so after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna be getting ready to leave here shortly. And then I have this necklace on, which is just a little mouth, it's just like a little kiss as well. And I loved it. It was super comfortable. The espadrilles are comfortable, but the thing is, my feet by that time had it, and I would have much rather been in my Converse for sure. So that was the bad thing, is that thank goodness I had packed sandals. Otherwise, ooh, it would not have been a good thing. So yeah, that was the outfit for, and then aviators. So that was the outfit for Memorial Day. So there was no eating involved. We had packed the majority of the night before. I got up early, finished packing, so we were packed and ready to go. Everything was packed. And we wanted to go, since it was Memorial Day, we wanted to go to the 9/11. I was not leaving without seeing the 9/11 memorial. We wanted to get the museum tickets, but they had been booked months and months in advance. So we went to the 9/11 memorial, which was about 30 minutes from the hotel, because it's literally on the opposite side of New York. So it was beautiful. They had a celebration, so there was a lot of police officers there, and so Matthew and I got our picture taken with New York's finest, and It was a very serene, peaceful place surrounded by concrete skyscrapers. So glad that they didn't just throw up two. It would not have been the appropriate thing, in my opinion, to just throw up two buildings, you know, to try and replace what was, because you can't replace what was taken from us, not in a million years, because it wasn't just the buildings, right? So I think what they did was very well done, and they have a memorial fountain. It's sort of like a fountain for each of the buildings, and on one of them, that's where they have the majority, if not all, of the first responders. So they'll have, you know, whatever battalion, whatever engine, and then their names. So it's a place that you have to visit, you know, in my opinion. We had to go. So when we were walking, we saw this bar or restaurant, and it was just full of graffiti, and I was like, oh man, this is a place that I just would want to visit again. I would want to spend some time in Soho. There's just so many other areas that I would want to spend time in, and so it will be fun to take another trip for sure, because there are just other things that we would like to do. It gives us something else to look forward to. You know, there was no way to, even with what we did, we were all felt a little beat up, you know. So it was nice to just get back to the hotel, get in the town car, and I nodded off, Matthew nodded off, I think Marsh may have even nodded off. So I pretty much wore everything that I brought, with the exception of the floral dress, the bathing suits, and then I had brought a pair of shorts. I'm trying to think, did I wear that? No, I didn't. I brought a pair of shorts just in case I was gonna slip out of the Carrie Bradshaw. Like, I wasn't sure, am I gonna wear this like throughout New York? Yes! New York is the place to wear these things. I'm like, that's what I loved about it, was like the creativity in fashion in New York. I mean, come on, it's like nowhere else. So whatever you want to wear, that's the place to be creative. So I know I never switched out of it, but I did have a pair of shorts and an extra tee. You guys, oh, I picked it up in black as well. You've got to get them. They've got the little ruching, perfect amount of stretch, washed like a dream, like a dream. Those are, no kidding, like, those remind me of like tees I'd get at Banana Republic and pay like, you know, 3 times as much for. So there you go. All right guys, well that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, have a great day.